Roofs for Vets is a program created by Greenbuilt Roofing that provides one free roof replacement per quarter to a veteran in need. This is our way of saying thank you for fighting for the freedoms that Greenbuilt's employees and families enjoy every single day. As part of this program, we create a video for each project that we complete to introduce you to our veterans and give you an inside look at the roof replacement that was done. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of Roofs for Vets.
My name is Greg Ferguson. I've lived in Jenison, Michigan, in this house here for about 28 years. I was in the reserves for 6 years. And then I got out of the reserves in 1973, and I put in 6 years of my life for that. When I was a kid, I wasn't real happy to be doing that, to be honest with you. I was a typical teenager. Come out of high school, thought I knew it all. I go in the Army with that attitude, and after about a few hours being in the Army, I found out my attitude's not going to work here because these sergeants don't take that guff from anybody. What the Army does, and what Army, Marines, Air Force, Navy, all of them, they break you down. They take you all the way to zero and build you up to a man. In 8 weeks, they did that because when we went to the graduation party, my mom and dad were at the graduation at Fort Leonard Wood. I can see it to this day. My mother walked up and says, "You are a totally different person." And that was because of the great training I got. Today, at 75 years old, I will tell you this. It was the best experience of my life. It made me a man. It made me grow up and realize how tough life really is. And what a pleasure and what an honor for me to sit here and tell you I'm a veteran. I've been needing a roof for like 3 years. And when COVID hit, we just didn't have the money to do this thing. And it was in pretty bad shape. Matter of fact, I had more people stop by and hand me their card that says, "You need a roof replaced." I says, "Yes, I know." But I didn't have the money at that time to be able to put a roof on. So what you do is you live with it. And that's what we did. We lived with it. And then I was talking to Steve and Bill over at the DAV hall. Bill says, "You would be an absolute great candidate for this roofing company. That they come in, Greg, they put the roof on, and they charge you zero." And I'm going to be honest with you. When I first heard that, I was a little bit skeptic. And I'm thinking, nothing comes for free. And he says, "No, because you're a vet, and you were recommended by the DAV, that's how Mike works." So to make a long story short, right now, we've got a beautiful roof. Mike's company came in, and they were phenomenal how they treated us outside. They were here for 12 hours. They worked hard. They were very, very polite. When they got all done, they cleaned up my yard cleaner than it's been for years. They raked it up. They picked out in the rocks. They got all the nails out of there. Mike's company is phenomenal. With everything that's going on today in the world, all the negativism, all the bad things, high gas, high food, high everything, then this happens to Greg and Sue. That gives me faith in our society again. This helps Sue and I. We're semi-retired. I'm in the 70s. This means I can stay in my house until the day I go to heaven. And this is going to make it possible for me to live in this house now because I have a roof over my head.